Oh, hey! I didn't realize you were there. You caught us in the middle of enjoying our nice warm fire. Welcome to Blah Blah's holiday review for 2019. Evan, this is the season of giving. It's the holidays. It's the best time of the year. It's the time where stockings are being hung, trees are being trimmed, and the suicide rate is skyrocketing.
I wish I were dead.
Well, you're in luck then, because we have the next best thing, buddy. I got a gift for you.
Oh, a gift!
Yes!
I love gifts!
And you can open it right here for all of our viewers. What? Evan, what is it?
Oh!
It's your favorite thing!
It's the rip-off is back!
It's the circle of suffering, Evan!
You've known all along. Oh, no! Ah, fuck!
You know what this reminds me of? It's funny how the card dealer in Austin Powers, the guy who deals blackjack, is actually the soup Nazi from Seinfeld. Did you know that? It's freaking crazy. And also
I don't care. At all.
But
Stop talking.
but there's so much
Your
cool.
voice is so loud.
You know what might cheer you up, Evan? Watching well, I can't speak for that, but watching a good old-fashioned holiday movie. What do you say?
Holiday movie, I'm in. Something good, right?
Yeah, of
Are we
course.
watching a classic? We watching It's a Wonderful Life, right?
Yeah, let's
How about
find
Miracle
out
on
right now.
34th Street? Like something good. We
Miracle
got
on
this.
44th Street? I don't know.
44th,
if that exists
34th,
yet,
32nd, 36th?
Yeah,
Whichever
one
one
of
it
those
is, whatever street. Let's have a miracle.
Okay, well, let's see what
All
we're
right,
watching
this is
today.
good. This is
You
good.
ready?
I can get into this. I'm good.
Man, I hope Seinfeld's on here. But anyway, so let's see. Oh, first up we have
Friends fan over here.
Jingle All the Way 2
Funny. But
from
like,
2014.
You mean Jingle All the Way?
No, apparently
The
there
one
was
with
a
Arnold
sequel.
Schwarzenegger and the little kid from Star Wars, right?
No, there's a sequel that came out like 5 years ago. Yeah. Hold on.
That's not real.
I mean, well, let's find out. So, let's see what
That's
it says.
not, Sean. That's not real. That's not real. You put that's a joke. No, we're not. That's a joke, right? You put that on here as a joke. You pull.
Let's see the description.
You pulling my leg? You pulling my leg? You pulling my leg?
So, Jingle All the Way 2, 2014. Two desperate dads compete in a no-holds-barred battle.
Wait, two
to
dads isn't like they're like a kid with two dads, or what's the situation?
We'll have to find out, I guess. To compete in a no-holds-barred battle to be the best father and make this the best Christmas ever.
This is the first one.
It sounds just like it so far. Fun-loving, laid-back dad Larry, played by Larry the Cable Guy, is having a bear of a time finding the perfect Christmas gift for his 8-year-old daughter, Noelle. This season's hottest toy, the Harrison Bear, is sold out, and Noelle's stepfather wants to keep it that way. Okay, this sounds kind of familiar. So he can be the one to make her holiday wish come true. When Larry learns all Noelle wants for Christmas is the bear, he'll stop at nothing to make his little girl happy and get her the toy of her dreams.
Do you think at some point he says, "Get her done," like halfway through the movie? Give me that bear, get her done. I'm Larry the Cable Guy.
I hope so. That would make everything so much better.
It's Turbo Man.
So then we have, from the same year of 2014, Christmas Ice-tastrophe. Christmas Ice-tastrophe. A meteor enters the Earth's atmosphere and splits into two pieces. Doesn't that
Don't
sound
want to
great?
close my eyes. Flags. It's Armageddon. You have Jingle All the Way and then Armageddon.
Yeah. This is
Go
like
ahead.
a blast from the past, right? One piece strikes the center of a small mountain town and immediately starts to freeze everything and everyone nearby.
Brr, that's really
Oh,
cold.
man, that's pretty cool. Cool premise, huh?
Ice to meet you.
The second piece forms a tropical zone amongst the snow and ice. What? A university grad student and local man struggle to join the two pieces of the meteorite back together to save the town and mankind. That sounds really confusing, but I'm interested.
Is that how science works? Like if ice hits, it can make tropical thing?
I mean, in movie science,
I
yeah.
don't know. Someone get Bill Nye on the phone.
Next-
Bill!
Next we have is Krampus, the Christmas Devil, from 2013.
But
Those
not like the good Krampus from 2015, like the Krampus before the good Krampus, the Christmas Devil Krampus.
Yes, these are pretty recent movies, honestly.
Yeah, that scares me.
I know.
Like
Which means they're gonna be in HD.
like Serenity. Serenity was a recent movie.
So, Krampus, the Christmas Devil. Jeremy, a local police officer, searches for his kidnapper as a child. After other children begin to go missing, Jeremy pieces together the truth and realizes that his childhood kidnapper could be a creature of ancient Yuletide lore, Krampus, who is the brother of Saint Nick and punisher of children who perform acts of unspeakable evil without repercussion. Wow, that's a run-on sentence.
Wait, so Krampus kidnapped him when he was a kid, and he's like, now I'm Cop Jeremy, and I'm gonna...
Yeah, I don't know how he got out of
gonna
this
track him
situation,
down.
but he did.
Come on. All right.
Can Jeremy kill Krampus and prevent more missing children? That's the question.
We'll
today.
see.
Next, we have Christmas Evil from
Evil.
1980. Okay, that's kind
Christmas
of old.
Evil.
Christmas Evil from 1980. Every villain is lemons. Okay, Christmas Evil is the story of a boy who loves Christmas. That's amazing.
That's
I love
like
Christmas.
me.
I know, right? He is scared as a boy when he learns that Santa is not real.
So
I
it's
remember.
fiction.
Yeah. Wait, Santa's not real? Anyway,
That's what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
movie's just fiction.
that's true.
Santa's real. His name's Mike Dowling.
Throughout the rest of
Brings
his
me
life,
Christmas cheer.
Throughout the rest of his life, the toy maker tries to make the Christmas spirit a reality. When he is met with hypocrisy and cynicism, the resulting snap causes him to go on a Yuletide killing spree.
I am inevitable.
Oh, shit. Jingle all the way.
Jingle all the way, Iron Man.
Next we have Christmas
Booty.
Bounty from 2013.
Bounty.
Troy, a teacher who is a former bounty hunter, is, oh god, this sounds amazing, is forced out of retirement for one
Mandalorian.
final capture. With her current fiance in the fold, she gets help from her former bad boy boyfriend, played by WWE's The Miz.
Woo! I don't know who that is.
Oh, I do. This is gonna be great.
I know.
I'm rigging this so it lands on that.
No, I really want Evil.
To get one last capture while trying to keep her fiance from finding out her dangerous past. Okay. Okay, so then after that we have Saving Christmas from 2017. A young boy, Danny, tries to prove the existence of Santa by using his intelligence and gadgets. Ooh. It's funny how, like, on all these, like, Christmas spirit movies, all these kids are super smart.
Yeah.
I didn't make gadgets when I was a kid.
I also like how all of these like give you the names like Jeremy, Troy, like I don't care.
So Danny uses intelligent gadgets, blah blah blah, and
Da-da-da-da-da.
he and
Inspector Gadget.
he and his trusted group go on an intense journey to find the truth of Santa. Oh,
Oh
oof.
boy, Journey to the North Pole. It's like that movie, The Christmas Tree,
Okay.
which we also reviewed. Find the link in the description here. Smash that like button.
Hit that bell notification.
Follow us on Twitter at BlahBlahPod1.
Okay, then we have Santa with muscles from 1996. An evil millionaire believes he is Santa Claus after an incident renders him amnesiac.
Amnesia. I guess
Amnesiac.
I've never heard that. Can I see how that's spelled?
Amnesiac? Yeah.
That's all you have?
Yeah,
An
that's
evil
it.
millionaire believes he's Santa Claus after an accident renders him amnesiac, but he's got muscles.
Maybe he's a bodybuilder.
But wait, I wonder who was this like with Macho Man Randy Savage?
I hope so.
that one I know.
I mean, he was alive in '96, right? I think.
I don't know.
Maybe he was
Well, he was
physically
in
alive.
He was in my favorite movie of all time, Krampus.
Yes. So then, last but not least, we have Salo, or the 120 days, or the 120 Days of Santa from 1975. Santa.
Mike knows what this is.
He's cracking. He's breaking.
That means this was really bad.
Santa and his trusty elves are snowed in after a terrible winter blizzard. When they run out of firewood to stay warm, the crew must band together and survive the chilly winter, and they chop each other up and eat each other. And no, I added that last part.
But that might actually happen because, like, as soon as you do that Salo or the 120 Days of Santa, Mike, like, lost his shit and looked at Sean like, I can't believe you put that on there. So this is my pick. This is the one I want to see. Is this a porn? This might not. Okay.
How are they going to survive the chilly
All right,
winter?
and then Sinbad meets the Jingles.
Yep.
All right. You want to do the honors or you want me to do it?
You want to shoot for it?
Okay.
Rocks, paper, scissors, shoot. Rocks, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ow! I'm doing it. Here we go.
Could be good, could be bad.
No, it's not. It's gonna be bad. That's like one of the things I didn't want to land on. What?
It's Tetsuo all over again.
All right, fine. Fine.
The wheel.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine. Fine.
So that was Krampus, Birth of the Devil?
The Christmas Devil.
That's what it's called, Birth of the Christmas Devil?
No, just
No
Krampus,
birth.
The
Christmas Devil,
There's
okay.
No birth. Where'd you get birth from?
To be honest
Is
with
it all these alien toys?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Is that what made you think of birth?
It was that one in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that got sucked out through the little hole, right?
Yeah.
Shit, makes out.
The one with the visible the one with the visible vagina on the front.
That movie sucks. But Krampus is awesome.
Dude.
Yeah, honestly, I think considering that the last time that I was here was the first time that I actually sat down to do one of these reviews with you guys, and it was Tetsuo, this was so much more enjoyable because it wasn't oppressive at all times. Like, the audio in Tetsuo just attacked you the entire time, and the visuals were so
The
confusing.
audio in this was just bad.
The audio in this was just bad.
But this movie was really endearing, though.
Yeah.
Like, you could say there was a lot of heart behind it, and it was just like when we make a movie. It's just
Yeah.
like a bunch of guys having fun.
But,
even,
like, this is probably my favorite movie we've watched in a long,
oh, yeah.
long
I can't
time.
think of anything else that I like better than this
For the,
that we've watched.
For the record, I don't want to shit on. I mean, this is some stupid backyard movie that a bunch of 40-year-olds made. You know what I mean? But like, I don't want to shit on this because I can tell how much fun these guys had making
It was
this movie.
it was a movie that a bunch of 40-year-olds made, and it only kind of sort of was a porn.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
for like a couple of scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have that one chick that's like tied up with her tits out for no reason.
That's when the movie peaked.
Well, they ends the movie with it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
With-
And
the
she is
12-minute
a softcore porn star.
is she? Did
Is
you
she?
look her up?
At least, but I found some videos of her smoking some cigars.
You
so-
didn't even look for
oh,
pictures. You looked for videos.
Bill Clinton style.
Yeah.
Just what the doctor ordered, especially for a gangster bitch like me. After a long day of hard work.
Did you look, what website
Okay.
did you find that on? Did it rhyme with
Google.
Lauren Hub?
Yeah.
No, it's just Google.
So does anybody want to
Or
take
not
a
like
stab?
Michael Lawrence.
Yeah. So does anybody want to take a stab at what this movie actually
I'll
was?
do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Basically, little boy, 1983, gets kidnapped by Krampus. He escapes and he doesn't die. So Krampus, he turns into a cop.
Right,
later
he put him in a
life.
bag and he threw him in.
bag
He
and
threw him in a river.
threw him in a
He
river.
immediately escaped.
Yeah, and he's
He
like,
broke
oh.
he broke the ice too, and
Yeah.
it has that insert of him stomping on the ice, and then
Yeah.
it goes back to where he threw the bag and the ice
Yeah, they
wasn't.
threw the
Yeah.
they threw the bag in the one thing of ice, and then all of a sudden, like instantly, the kid climbs out of another ice hole
He's
and
like,
just
"Ah,
runs away.
like,
Like Krampus didn't even stick
Instantly.
around. He didn't even
Yeah.
stick around to see if it did the job.
Yeah.
Cross the name off. He's like, all right.
Basically,
Lazy fuck.
Basically, he's older now. He's a cop, and he's like, oh,
The kid.
The kid turns out to
Yeah.
be a cop. His name's Jeremy. He looks some scenes he looks like Nicolas Cage. Some he looks like Jerry Seinfeld.
Some he looks like Johnny Sins.
like Jason Statham. You know, there's a lot of different angles where he looks a little different.
He bleeds profusely from his head.
Well, without any cuts.
A lot.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so he's like, oh, I gotta go find Krampus. Also, I locked up a child molester 10 years ago. But we'll just pretend like that doesn't happen till much later in the movie
Yeah,
when
yeah.
that comes into play.
Oh, and he plays a big role.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
probably the best role.
Basically, the first half of the movie is like, I gotta get my backyard redneck friends to like go hunt Krampus, who's like Santa's henchman.
Well, before that, he talks to the police chief,
Yeah.
the guy who looks like Mario, but like
Oh.
he's maybe had a little too much.
Well, and that's
money
the guy-
saved.
Well,
that's-
well, there's all these missing kids.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
guy who delivers the
Yeah.
best line in the entire movie.
That scumbag, Brian Hatt,
Yeah.
he was released from prison yesterday.
How could he get out? It's been 10 years.
I know it's 10 years. I don't know. Loophole, these scumbag lawyers, they don't give a shit. He said he was going to come for you. I want you to watch your ass. You understand me?
I'll watch my back.
You're a good cop. Your dad will be proud of you.
Thank you. Thanks for the heads up.
You be careful.
We'll get him, Captain.
I want that fuck!
I want that fuck!
Go get that fuck!
I want that fuck.
Yeah, well, there's all these missing kids, and he's like, I bet you it's Krampus. Krampus is doing it. But, like, Krampus is doing it, but, like, also it's not
Yeah,
Krampus.
it's also an actual like murder,
Child molester.
child rapist. Yeah.
Well, it's the whole thing. The best part of the entire movie, I think we can all agree, is the dude who plays Santa Claus.
Okay.
The fuck, brother? Playtime was 2 days ago. You're doing this now? Wake up! Get your clothes on! Run! Have a Merry Christmas.
Paul Firm.
Paul
That was his
Firm.
name. Okay.
I don't know what else.
Shout out
this guy's-
Paul
This man
Firm.
needs an Oscar.
Like somebody, please. Get us
Oscar
in
for
touch
Firm. Hashtag.
with Paul Firm. I'm not kidding you when I tell you this is my favorite on-screen Santa
This
Claus
guy was so
ever.
entertaining to watch.
He and I'm not making fun of him. Like this guy as Santa was the nastiest, most brutal, gives no shits. Was like a mob boss. Yelled at a kid. Called him a little piece
Little
of shit.
shit.
Well, dude,
Like, you little shit.
Well, dude, he literally
Told you
tells
he's
the
gonna
kid in the
terminate
cage.
you.
Yeah, he tells the kid in the cage is just like, if you do something again, he's gonna terminate you.
Well, kid, your Christmas present this year is going to be me allowing you to go free and live. But if you ever do something like this again, he is going to terminate your life. You'll never see another Christmas. Do you understand?
He had like this weird like half beard,
Yeah.
like down to his stomach. He's hanging out like a porn star. this
Well,
Santa
no, he
Claus-
tells the porn star to put her clothes back on.
That's a-
He comes in, and is
At
like, we don't have time for this
Like,
shit.
playtime's over.
He has morals and values. Don't forget that. But remember the first scene that introduces Santa. It was like a really poorly lit scene in someone's backyard.
It
and
was
he,
all-
like,
having,
it was
a,
all
a
poorly
meeting
lit.
between Santa and Krampus.
Yeah,
and
it was
it's
just a
like
meeting.
Fucking like a mob man telling like a hitman like,
Yeah, it was-
heard
it
you
was-
paint houses, huh?
we were all making jokes how this was like some kind of undercover like mafioso thing, like a ring, like an underground ring of
But it's
Santas.
almost like not even a joke because he's like, "Listen, you're my brother, Krampus.
Well, the only thing that
you
was
go out,
yeah.
you get those bad kids, and I'll take care of the good kids."
The only thing that was missing was like the manila envelope
yeah,
that just had the money in it.
well,
Like-
Krampus had like a list of like the
Well,
naughty
I
kids.
don't think
that-
it's the money. I think the naked chick was his payment.
Was that what it was? Like, why was there a naked chick tied up?
He
in
was-
the...
he was
Well, it
playing
was like
with
his
her, like-
because remember he would like go
He didn't
like
want
this.
to kill her, obviously.
Santa
so-
paid Krampus and sex workers.
Ah, that actually makes sense because Krampus was like hypnotizing the girl. Remember?
Yeah, whatever that was. That was a throwaway bit
Yeah.
where he mesmerizes her.
And then he's like,
They're like,
And
we're,
then
we're
Santa-
gonna do some CGI, guys.
Yeah.
with
Just a
his
little
big
bit.
rubber gloves. Like-
Well, Jason, you mentioned super early on. You were just like, this was all iMovie, and it pretty much just stuck that way the entire rest of the movie.
It just reminded me of iMovie because when I was in high school and I made like crappy movies with my friends, the sound effects that I would use and like the stock music that came with iMovie was like what they had here.
That's why it's hard for me to sit here. What a shitty Christmas movie, because it's like these guys just got together and made a fun movie in their fucking backyard.
Oh, yeah.
with real guns
They
and
were-
a Krampus mask.
Yeah,
no,
this-
those were real guns at one point.
This literally
Yeah.
felt like a group of dudes just got together
Yeah.
with like a 30-pack of beer and just shot a movie over a
You
weekend.
want to go shoot
Oh.
Krampus?
Huh? I wonder who would ever do that.
Yeah. No, but it literally that's why it was enjoyable, just because like you could tell that it was
Yeah.
obviously insanely low budget.
Yeah.
Obviously it was something that they just threw together.
They were just using
Yeah.
each other's houses and like I'm sure someone knew someone who let them use that bar and
Yeah.
that someone
they,
knew.
They had access to a half porn star who could take her top off.
Yeah, and
half porn star.
and they had access. I guess that was a police station they were using, right?
Yeah, well,
I don't
looked
know.
It up. Mike
Oh.
looked it up.
Oh, that's
and
It
right,
was?
It's actually the Edinburgh Township Police Department in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, it's like an actual police department. Like,
Well, the initial police sign looked legit. The other one that was in like red,
Yeah, it
where-
said Pole Ice.
where it was POL big space ICE. I was like, no.
What
They
if it was
made,
like they couldn't afford to actually have a cop car for their movie though, so they just parked the car next to it.
they parked his he parked his SUV next to the cop car to establish that it was in fact a police station.
But let's talk about the main character real quick, Johnny Sins,
oh,
because like
Yeah.
stop saying it.
he was
Well, if you want to tell me what his name was,
Jeremy
Duffin.
Jeremy
Duffin,
Duffin.
yeah,
That's
that's
right.
Duffin. They said it like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And a little patch that said J. Duffin.
That's right, because that
Duffman.
his heavyset friend's mom made their vests
Yeah.
for them.
But what was about?
They
what
went to
about,
Dick's Sporting Goods and got like those winter shirts.
What about that one scene where he like tries killing himself? I guess
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
he's
like,
oh, yeah.
He's they got like all the poster of all the missing kids who he thinks are Krampus, and he's like
He thinks they are Krampus.
he thinks they're from Krampus.
I'm gonna kill each one of
No,
these
like-
kids.
He thinks each kid is Krampus.
Well, because that's what made me think that this dude was just gonna end up being Krampus. Just because you have the whole thing set up in the movie where they have him like on crazy pills, So he's constantly like losing memory, constantly not realizing what's going on
Keeps
around
hallucinating.
him. Keeps hallucinating, and he knows where he basically has all of this information about these kids that are gone. I thought it was going to end up being like,
That's the
oh,
big
he's
twist.
been killing them the
Yeah,
whole time,
that-
and those are like his trophies.
Yeah, that or the fat detective that it was his
Yeah.
friend.
Fat
it was
detective.
It was his
Now
friend.
I'm wondering, is like, are they implying that was Krampus that took all those kids, or is it the fucking rapists
No, but that's-
that fly
okay,
all
that's-
over the
yeah.
fucking country?
But that's the whole they're like all it's like Arizona and California.
There's a
There's a
whole
red
lot in
herring.
Florida.
But like, okay, so the first, I want to say like half of this movie is pretty straightforward, bad Krampus Christmas movie. Oh, Krampus will get you if you're bad, and Krampus took me. I'm trying to get revenge on Krampus.
Mixed
And
with the mob.
Mixed with the mob, and then it just like stops for a while.
It becomes
goes-
a home invasion movie for a little bit.
Well, they go to this weird like Pittsburgh Steelers bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
they go there like 3 times.
Yeah.
It's their favorite set.
Yeah.
The entire
Well,
movie.
because it had accent. It was the Edinburgh
Bar.
Hotel
Dude, and we
bar.
got
Like,
some.
it
Yeah.
says it on the thing.
Well, and we got some sweet Kobe highlights.
Yeah,
In this too.
I was trying to figure out who was playing.
They
football.
kept filming the TV in the back, and
And
it
it was
was
like ESPN's on
And then
the
they had
background.
like the best fight that's actually filmed with the actors moving in slow motion.
Oh,
Not-
yeah,
not
while it's
the
sped up.
camera-
It's like-
not the camera moving with slow mo. Every time there was a slow motion shot in this movie, it wasn't actually shot in slow motion.
No.
The
Dude.
actors were actually moving at that speed.
And you can tell because of the ESPN highlights on the TV.
It reminded me so much of the Batman Arkham games where the thugs are like winding up their punches as Batman's like obviously
Boom.
gonna deflect it.
yeah.
So like the whole first half of the movie is like some weird Christmas movie, and then like that stops for a while, and like the child molester that he mentioned got out of prison, like goes to his house and like,
And drinks milk in front of his
and
wife.
he chews up that scenery, man.
that guy overacted more than I did at the beginning of this video.
Well, no,
No,
dude,
no,
dude.
he wasn't overacting. He was acting circles around everybody else.
Oh
in
my
the
God, he
movie.
was-
He was the only
yeah.
actor
He was a
that showed
legitimate
up.
actor.
That
I
guy,
think.
Only
that guy
one.
came in and had essentially like almost a 10-minute scene with this guy's wife tied up, where he's
Where's
drinking.
your husband?
No, which
So he held that like a
yeah,
fucking
which
metal
culminates in
scream
him like
note,
metal
like-
scream singing. It's like, where is your husband? He yelled out like he was singing it.
Whoever made this movie, what was the Jason Hull?
Momoa.
No,
Jason Momoa, my man.
Jason Hull.
Jason
right?
Hull, yeah.
Something like that. I mean, this guy was just.
What a visionary.
But I feel like he could be like that's like what we're gonna be. In
Oh, yeah.
24
That's one
years.
word for it.
Like this, I just get the feeling that these guys had a couple of cameras,
Yeah.
some fake blood, a
few-
fake Halloween mask,
A few free weekends.
and it was snowing.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's just make a fucking Krampus child molester movie.
Evan,
So
you
let's
didn't-
go out and hunt. They're probably actually hunting in that one scene where they were out in the woods. And
Yeah,
they're
and
like,
they're
let's just
Cabela's
pretend.
gear.
Let's just pretend that we're gonna shoot Krampus.
Oh my
You know, the
god.
fact that they actually used real guns and then didn't have any actual gun noises.
Well, they
in
took
there.
the gun noises out for like fake metal music. Oh, we should talk about the rip-off songs.
Well, there were many.
Well,
there was about 4 or 5.
There's a rip-off Alice in Chains song.
There's a rip-off AC/DC song at the end.
There's a rip-off Tool song.
in the middle.
Yeah.
At the bar.
The what AC/DC song is when he was hallucinating that he was being choked.
No,
No,
at the
it was
very
in the- it
end,
was in the
at very
credits.
end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to the credits.
That's the best
We'll
part.
get to the credits.
I don't think we've ever actually sat down and watched the entirety of credits when we've watched movies
I
on
don't
the
know
show.
why I had a feeling. I'm like, we should.
Well, the credits were about a fifth of the movie.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the credits. Let's talk about the credits. Credits are the best part of the movie. So like, it ends, and there's no way to like completely deflate your movie than putting in bloopers. like, oh, big dramatic ending that's stupid with the little fake light on the cop.
No, and it ends sad.
Yeah, and it's like a cliffhanger.
It's like oh
You
wow,
just killed
nothing.
your whole family. Now
Yeah.
you're gonna get put in jail for being crazy.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
and you're trying to like the idea is like feel bad. Oh, we'll talk about
You know
the
what?
daughter.
You know what
We'll
they
get
should
back to
have.
the
You know
daughter.
what they should have played? Since nobody other than us has seen this movie, they should have just put "Semi-Charmed Life" by Third Eye Blind in it.
Copyright infringement. But what was so funny is like they start up these bloopers, and they're not even like good bloopers. They're just like
people
Mike
messing.
checks.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, hey,
Oh,
the
hey, look,
the
he's on-
rapist, like the rapist guy at the door is the first one. It's just like,
was I supposed to knock?
yeah, we weren't even sure what the blooper was.
And then it's like, you know, the guys that they beat up were laying on the floor in the bar, and I guess Jason Hull was the bartender, right?
Yeah,
he was the
I guess
director,
so.
and he was like, "Oh, look, they're laying on the floor. What should we do?" It's just like chatter.
But like, so then the bloopers stop.
Yeah.
Right, and there's more credits. And you're like,
Well, and they
okay.
keep moving them over
Yeah,
to show more bloopers.
But then it's like, then they'll cut to something else.
And then there's
like
a
another random
scene. No,
blooper.
the scene with the people at the bar was actually them talking about how they're going to clean up the mess of all
Yeah,
the
that was like an
bodies.
actual
Yeah,
like
Okay.
epilogue to the movie.
Well, garbage comes and picks up at 6:30.
Yeah.
Ain't the first time.
Ain't the last time.
And
Yeah.
then it would cut back to more bloopers.
It was like shawarma
It
adventure
was
scene.
It was the weirdest thing. And then the last.
This
ending
was
of the
their
movie,
Age of Ultron.
They're like at the very end, after they've gone back and forth from really slow moving credits over and over, they just have that topless girl jumping around. And Paul Fern. Oh, Paul Fern is Santa. Like, he's like, all right, dear, come on, let's go back to the trailer.
Time to go back to the North Pole.
And the director's like, oh, that's a wrap on whatever her name is,
Yeah,
something
she's
Lee.
like, oh,
and she's
my
like,
boobs.
and these.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
That's a wrap on Candy.
Yeah.
Get her out of here.
And
He's like, come on, dear.
Hey, they knew how to send the audience home happy.
Pennsylvania Santa. That's what we should call
But so his daughter is Lena Dunham in this movie, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, let's talk about
Well, we weren't even sure
my God.
we weren't even sure until the second or third time we saw the daughter on screen.
She was
what
the weakest
daughter
link.
was.
she was the weakest link. Okay, goodbye. In my opinion, the daughter was the weakest link of this whole movie. Like,
Well, she was a murderer
yeah, well,
out of nowhere.
Okay, so the first time they show the daughter, like
She just doesn't say anything. She's just
You
sitting
barely get a
quietly.
good look
She's
at her,
eating
and we're
cereal.
Like, and we're like, is that his daughter, the son? Like,
Yeah.
is that his kid? Is that his
What is
wife?
this ambiguous
She's also
child?
the
We
same
couldn't figure
age
out-
as him and his wife.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out who was the daughter, who was the wife. And we're like, what the fuck?
the daughter looked like she was twice their age.
Yeah, so we're like, all right, whatever. Then the home invasion comes in. The cookies and milk guy is yelling.
And the
Cookie
moment
Monster.
the moment those people like rush in the house,
She
the
goes
girl just
upstairs.
like runs upstairs, like
Yeah.
leaves her mom, like fuck off, bye.
Yeah, and
Well,
then she hides in a closet.
She hides in a closet and then she beckons the
like this.
she beckons the dude
Wearing the
over
devil
to
driver.
the closet.
Yeah, wearing a devil driver.
No,
hoodie.
no, and he was classy, okay? If he was gonna have sex with this underage
took off
girl,
that- he
he
took
took
off that
his
hood.
devil driver hoodie off first.
There's nothing that says Pittsburgh Steelers
Yeah.
fan like
And
that.
then he
took the
and
hoodie
then
off.
He took the hoodie off and then lays on his back.
No, the best part is he takes the hoodie off and then he basically just like it's almost like a how-to sex video. Like he lays
on his
on his
back
back
in the middle of the floor.
She straddles him. They're both fully clothed, and he just has like this expectant, like the sex is coming, face on his face on, and then she just like has a knife behind her back and just stabs.
She starts stabbing a basketball.
Stabs him 6 times, and then because they didn't have a bunch of like fake blood or ketchup laying around, they just ketchup coming out of his mouth. Like that's the only
doesn't he
blood.
spit it up, or who spits up a whole bunch of blood later? It's like, and it's just like vomit.
Oh, I
that
think
was
it's
over
one of the
bar
guys that he's
fight.
fighting in the
Yeah.
bar.
Oh, the bar fight.
There's a fat guy in the bar.
Because everybody knows a slow motion fist does more damage than a knife 6
But, like,
times in the
but-
body.
okay,
No,
like,
it's so much better when your head turns before the
Yeah.
fist hits you.
That's how you deflect it.
Sean's movies have better fist hits than that.
Well, Sean,
fist
fake
hits?
Aaron Hernandez had the best bad punch in the entire movie. He's standing there, he's like, but they don't cut away at all.
And they don't
show him.
cut frames out of it or anything. They do nothing.
It was amazing.
I would watch this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would actually give this
But
a
then
second.
the other thing is like the daughter just disappears.
Yeah, she
at the
follows-
end.
Okay, well, what happens to the daughter at the end? So she runs out
She gets captured.
by Krampus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
She's-
You're right.
After he finally comes back to his house and Krampus kills the
Well,
child
hold on.
molester.
We've been on the
right?
child molester plot for like a half hour,
Yeah.
and then like she follows the child molester outside
For no
He's-
reason
He's coming
at all.
after her with a gun, and like, what's going on?
But she followed him out, and then he was behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, also,
she was hiding
not
from
just,
him.
Not just any gun, Evan. A silenced Uzi.
He's holding it like this.
Like,
She twists the gun
and
and
then
he's coming outside.
Krampus kills the child molester by just like choking him.
And
I
he's
guess?
like, "You're naughty."
what the best was when you saw Krampus's hands, like his fingers bending.
Oh my
because-
god.
They're like Rubbermaid dishwashing gloves painted
Yeah.
black.
But then, so after the fucking bar fight ends and he finally is free, he rushes to his fucking house. Finds his daughter outside, just
Yep.
standing in the cold. Keeps telling her to stand out there. It's like, how many are left? There's just one guy. And he's all
Stand in the driveway.
He's all serious. All right, I'm gonna take care of this. He opens the door and immediately shoots the guy in the fucking
That
head.
was the best part of the whole-
Immediately.
Can you
door
show
just,
that clip?
The
Show
door
that
just
clip.
opens.
Dude, she immediately wastes Larry the Cable Guy Part 2.
Oh yeah, so there was
Yep.
a movie that might have had Larry the Cable Guy in it or something.
And this
This
movie
was
had
called
2 Larry the
Muscle
Cable Guys.
Christmas. What was the name of the one?
No,
that
it was
had-
Jingle
No,
All
it
the
was
Way
Jingle
2.
All the Way too.
Yeah.
Put that on the wheel for next year.
Get her
But-
done.
So we thought for sure that we were gonna have to watch a horrible Larry the Cable Guy movie, and we got to watch a great Larry. The
We
Cable
got
Guy
to watch a
movie.
great Paul Fehrm movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
once
what we
again,
got to do. We had the privilege of watching
can
a
you
great
put-
Paul Fehrm
there's-
movie.
If you Google Paul Fehrm, there's a picture of him like in like a death metal T-shirt, like standing there like this. Paul Fehrm is a badass. If we could,
Wait, you've Googled him
I Googled
already?
here. I
Okay.
already Googled Paul Fehrm.
Okay.
It's well worth your time. Like Paul Fehrm is the biggest badass I know, and I've never even met him.
But no, it's just the entire film revolving around this very loose connection between Krampus and Santa being brothers. It's like Undertaker and Kane basically hunting people.
They're both misunderstood.
Where Krampus is the misunderstood. Oh my god.
Dude, he looks like Jesus.
He wears like
Metal
Kevin he wears
Santa.
like
that's-
Kevin Nash
that's Paul
shirts.
Fehrm. I'm
That's
sure
Metal
Sean will
Santa.
put this on the screen.
Dude, he looks like Mordecai.
Sean will put this on the screen.
Sean, you remember
That's-
Mordecai?
That's Paul Fehrm.
Metal Santa.
He's Metal Santa.
No, the entire plot revolving around that loose connection that never really gets any explanation at all is
Yeah,
just,
they're just
the
brothers.
best to me.
And
I
then,
wanna
like,
Because it literally paints Santa as like the Vito Corleone of this movie, where he's basically like, I need somebody killed.
I want to know why Santa's. I want to know why Santa's so.
the killer man that you
No,
do
no,
not
he-
know.
he-
Sean Roberts and Duffin, top of the priority list. I'll see you on the eve. All right, my brother.
Has a
Santa's just
kid-
like, go get him.
Santa has a kid locked up in a cage, and he stands over the top of him. And he's
You're a
like,
little shit.
"You little shit!"
You know what you did? You sniveling little shit!
They had this whole like running thing where Jimmy's name is like not crossed off the list, and he's like, "Oh no, Jimmy!"
Jeremy.
And then at the end of the movie, we find out that apparently it was the daughter's name that was on the list that he's actually going after.
But what did the daughter
And-
do other
and,
than
and
murder
if
a
he was
child
trying to
molester?
kill, if he was trying to kill the daughter, then why did he kill her? Why did he capture her and turn her into a sex slave?
Well, that's the bit. Well, that's the
You'll have
biggest
to watch the
problem.
sequel.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with the movie in general is that it doesn't.
Why?
It doesn't explain anything.
There is a sequel.
You're basically just watching stuff happen,
It's
and
great.
it's and
But it was
because
so
it's
fun.
so dumb and poorly made, it's fun.
So-
Oh my god.
Where's our Christmas tree? Upstairs.
He left her body under the tree as a gift.
Oh, the Christmas not upstairs.
Oh no. Her body parts. Her body parts.
Oh my god, if he chopped her up in pieces and wrapped them individually.
He definitely did. Well, because it reminded him of the sack that he was put in as a kid.
We don't know what he
I don't
thought.
know. I don't like.
Well, we thought that
Well, he
Santa
thought it
had
was a
chopped
body.
her up.
It looked like a body from the. Remember he was standing on the stairwell?
when everything's in double
Yeah,
vision.
and he's like tripping twice.
Well, because he sees the sack under the tree and he's just like, that's like the thing I was put in when I was a boy.
Yeah.
And he goes there and like as he was taking the gifts out, I was joking that he probably dismembered his daughter and just put the parts in the boxes
And wrapped them
then,
nicely.
And then nothing ever comes of that at all, and then he gets arrested.
Yeah,
And that's
did
pretty
he get
much it.
arrested, or
I don't know,
do you
I
think the
don't know
cops
that
just
shit.
showed
They
up?
didn't
show
show
up.
him getting
Yeah.
arrested.
The
but
cops show up.
Yeah.
Some dude with an SUV and a
with
light
a little
shows up.
light on the
an,
top
or-
of his
an
car.
orange dome light.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. The other running joke throughout this entire movie was that the police force was literally this guy, his
And the
two
chief.
his two friends
Those
who
guys
weren't
weren't
really
cops.
cops. They were just like it was
friends.
basically the protagonist.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Jeremy.
Johnny
Jeremy,
Sins.
Johnny Sins.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy Duffin.
Jeremy Duffin. It was
Jeremy
essentially
McGuffin.
it was essentially Jeremy
Duffin.
and
And the beat cop, the
fat
real
police
beat
chief,
cop.
Yeah.
and the beat cop who shows up 3/4 of the way through the movie.
That's how
a
you mess
bat.
with a big kid.
Yeah.
I give these guys a lot of.
So like,
Oh, yeah.
who were the cops that showed up at the end? Like that's the main thing.
I don't know.
Out of towners.
It's whoever they were able to. Like, what buddy was at that bar in the Edinburgh hotel bar that day? Listen.
No, I think
give
we're
these
more real
guys-
world with this. I think it's whatever friend was in town that could show up with their car that day.
I-
They were the
I-
cops.
They
I
ordered the
give
little
these
light off
dudes-
Amazon.
I give these dudes a lot of credit. They made something that they obviously had a lot of fun with. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
and
it's fun.
and it's fun, and I laughed, and I don't know. Hats off to you guys.
Yeah, it was really
you
endearing.
You did a good job. You put together a little stupid Christmas movie. We all laughed at it. We do the same shit. You can see that on our channel or on Sean's channel or whatever. There's nothing to make fun of here. This is a lot of fun. Thanks for making our Christmas fun, guys.
Yeah.
We wanted to die. Insert clip from the beginning of this review.
You could tell that they had a good time making it. It
I'd watch it
honestly,
I had a good time watching it.
the biggest takeaway that I can really have is, like I said, I think we got off easy. By comparison to what we could have landed on, I'm happy that we landed on
There's
this.
a reason I sat off the Tetsuo the Iron Man 3 panel the last time because I was like, what do I have to say?
Yeah.
It's like bad David Lynch. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Like this, at least I'm like, wow. It's like if somebody found one of our movies on the internet and sat around a table in some dining room and was like, oh, hey, look at this terrible movie. Like it's
Maybe
just
someday.
great. Hats off to you guys. You did well. We're all very happy with what you did.
It was good, bad.
Would you
bad.
recommend
It was
it?
enjoyable.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely is one of those so bad it's good kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
It's the
I certainly
quintessential.
wouldn't say it's like one of my favorites of those, but
No.
it definitely like there's times when you're watching a movie and you're like, oh, this is awful, this is awful. But like from the like the first, even the credits
Yeah.
were enjoying like how terrible they were.
Like,
and
I-
then it's just like,
Well, the
I really
worst-
had- I really
and
had-
the narrator
I think
comes
he's
in
Welsh,
with terrible
a Welsh
voiceover.
Oh, right. I
narrator or
forgot about
something.
that.
The Christmas devil and executioner of the wicked is also the secretive brother of Saint Nick, whose job is the termination of the lives of children that have done unexplainable evil deeds without care or repercussion.
Man, that was
The
funny.
worst thing that a bad movie can be is boring, and this was anything but boring.
Like, I really had to go to the bathroom at one point in this, and I just did not want to get up. Because
Pissed on the couch.
you were riveted.
Yeah, I pissed on the
Yeah.
couch.
Would you recommend this?
I would recommend it for one watch. I would never watch this again. But
Yeah,
Would you give it a recommendation?
I mean, I would tell someone if they're into like bad movies that are enjoyable, yeah, but I probably wouldn't watch it again.
if you're
either,
looking for
but-
some schlocky crap to watch that'll make you laugh with your friends, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think I'd give this actually a second watch. Not by myself. I think I'd have to like
By yourself.
different
You'd
group
have,
of
you'd
people.
have to
Next
watch it
time
with
come over,
you
you're
have to
watching
watch it with
along.
all new people.
It would be by default. It would be by
I could
yourself.
watch this with a different group of people and probably get the same reaction that we got. There was a lot of cheers and screams and like outright laughter, and I had a good time watching this. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, there were some lines that I'll remember from it.
I want that fuck.
Yeah, I want that fuck.
I want that fuck!
I want that fuck as an immediate
Where's
inside
your
joke.
husband?
Where is your husband?
That and before we're done, we have to make mention of, because we talked about rapist guy that was chewing up the scenery. The best part of
He
his
was just
character.
in 3 from Hell apparently on his
Really?
IMDb. He has a huge IMDb. That guy, yeah.
Shit.
That was
Good
not
for
the
him.
biggest actor they could get.
The best part of his delivery is when he's just swigging the milk because he just has nothing else to do, and then he just starts talking out of the side of his mouth for no reason, even when he's not chewing the cookies
Yeah.
anymore.
And he
He's
mentions
"So
his backwash."
where's your husband? Is he at
He
work?
looked like Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black 1. Sugar.
Sugar water.
Water.
And he's like, oh, sorry for the
Sugar and
backwash.
water.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I backwashed. No, it was fun.
Good movie, guys.
I think
Good.
that's the best thing we could say. We enjoyed it. We recommend it across the board for a single watch, maybe two if you're
I'll
with
give it
Evan.
another one.
Great job, boys.
But there
I'll
you
watch
have
the
it.
sequel,
Krampus, whatever the hell it was.
Origin of Evil.
The devil inside me.
Christmas Devil.
The devil
The Christmas
inside.
devil.
Oh, the
Exorcist
Christmas
3. There it
Krampus
was.
the Christmas devil.
Krampus the Christmas devil.
Oh, and for the record, this predated the actual like 2015 Krampus movie, so you guys got to it first. So
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
They inspired that.
So it was better, is what we're saying.
No,
Clearly.
Fuck Michael Dougherty.
Yeah, fuck him.
But that was pretty much it for us. Thank you,
Merry
you guys,
Christmas.
for sitting down and watching this.
Follow
All of us
on
getting together for the holidays
Follow
for this
us
blah
at-
blah review.
Blah blah podcast.
Blah,
You
blah,
can follow
pod
us on
one
Twitter at blah blah one on Twitter.
Blah,
You
blah,
can
Pod one.
blah 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 blah.
Plod one.
We should
Plod
probably know
one.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, blah blah pod one on Twitter. You can follow me at Derek Zoolander without
Smash that
O's,
like
with
button,
zeros.
then hit the bell for the
Hit the bell
notification.
notification.
Jason, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
No.
I'm out. I'm out.
Fuck that.
I'm out.
Well, I think that's it. Happy holidays, everybody.